before I get to the video, ladies, can we keep these story times to under, I want to say 6 minutes? Because this is how we be feeling, waiting for y'all to get to the point.
Man, get to the damn fucking part.
Like, men are really like, they're like ill. Literally. Men will really try to humble you because they know that you are a particular woman, or they know you know who you are. I had this guy in my DMs for weeks, writing me, never wrote back. So one day he wrote me, he was like, what shoe size you wear? So I'm not gonna lie, that got my attention. What you mean, what shoe size I wear? What you got for me?
At the end of the day, you're attracted to who you're attracted to. So I don't see anything wrong with a woman ignoring a man in her DMs. But I feel like y'all should definitely keep that same energy, whether he's offering to buy you something or not. And guys who do this type of stuff, you get what you deserve, because leading with your pockets, it never ends well.
So I wrote him, I was like, this my shoe size. I was like, what, are you asking me because you bored, or you really trying to buy me something? He like, oh, I'm trying to buy you something. So I'm like, okay. He's like, as a matter of fact, I really want to take you shopping. Like, why not? You're beautiful. Like, so I wrote him back. I was like, you capping. He like, what? He's like, we can go tomorrow. Like, what are you talking about? So I'm like, okay. The day for me to meet with him in the store, he was like, we're going to Soho and Bergdorf, right? So, no, not Bergdorf, Saks. So he's like, oh, we're gonna go to Saks. We're gonna go to Soho. I'm like, okay, cool. So he like, meet me in Saks. So the day come for us to go out to do the shopping. It don't happen. Something happened on his end. So I'm like, oh, I'm calling his bluff. I'm like, oh, this man is just full of shit at this point. Blah, blah, blah. Nah. 2 weeks go by. He texts me. He's like, yo, when are we doing this? Like, so now I'm like, maybe he's not bullshitting because I never brought it up or anything like that. I literally left it as what it was. Like, oh, you're just full of shit. You're BSing. So he's like, nah, like, let's go.
If thirsty was a person, the man already stood you up one time, your spider senses are tingling, and you're willing to meet him again just to get something free.
Text him, good morning. He like, oh, I'm getting up right now. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm getting myself ready to like go meet you. He's like, bet. So I go into the city. So he calls me. He's like, yo, where you at? I was like, I'm 20 minutes out. He like, I bet, cool. I'm about to leave. I'm like, okay. So I get there. He told me his ETA. So I wrote him. I was like, hey, I'm here. He goes, I'm on the 3rd floor. I'm like, okay. I go to the 3rd floor. He goes to the 3rd floor. It's women's. So I'm thinking, oh, he's already on the floor to see maybe what store we going to. I get to the 3rd floor. I don't see no one. So I'm like, okay. I call him. He don't answer the phone. So I'm like, okay. Mind you, I had to pee. So I went back downstairs. I was like, you know what? Let me go use the bathroom. I'm going to finish using the bathroom, and I'll figure out where he's at. If anything, he'll come get me at the door. Because, bitch, I'm not about to be waiting on no floor.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
At this point, anybody with common sense will realize he's not really there.
And you know how these stores are already. Like, when you there as a brown sister, they don't matter how much money you got or what you look like, they always think you're sketchy. They probably think you up to no good. That's how these people are. Like, they profile you. I'm a sales associate myself. I've seen my colleagues do it to other people that look like me. That's what they do in the designer stores. They don't care.
She is so ignorant and self-conscious. If I feel like a store's profiling me, why would I want to spend my money there?
So I'm like, okay, let me move from here. Let me go pee. I go downstairs and pee. He texts me. He's like, I'm by men's coat. I was like, it's impossible that you're by men's coat because the floor I was on was strictly women. I was like, you're on this floor. He goes, yeah. So I'm like, okay. So I get out the elevator. I'm on the men's floor now. I'm looking. I still don't see nobody. I'm figuring, like, if you're going to meet me, you're going to be at least by the elevator or something, right? No. So I call him. He's like, where you at? He's like, I'm in the back by men's coat. So I'm walking. I'm seeing Laura Piana. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing Tom Ford. I still don't see nobody. He's like, where exactly are you? I was like, I'm in front of Tom Ford. He's like, I'm going to come get you. So I'm feeling a little crazy now.
As you should be. She's so thirsty, she letting common sense go straight out the window.
Because I've been standing in front of Tom Ford for just a bit too long. And the sales associate, they coming up to me like, hey, you need help, da 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 da. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm just waiting for someone or whatever. So y'all, I was like, you know what, Mona, go downstairs. This man will come get you. Stop standing in front of these people's stuff, cause you look crazy. You look sketchy as fuck. I was like, I'm a little ashy. I was like, alright, cool. As I'm heading, y'all, to the elevator, I pull out my phone to text him like, yo, I don't know where you at. I don't see you. I'm gonna wait for you outside or downstairs. Before I pull out my phone to my messages, he texts me. He goes, yo, you really an asshole. Huh? So I'm like, what? I'm like, who are you talking to? Like, I'm so confused. He was like, yeah, fuck you thought. He goes, I hate bitches like you. Always want something for like. He goes, no, always wanting something for nothing ass bitches. Like, I don't like bitches like you going off. I'm like, have a good day, sir. Have a good day. Like, you're fucking insane. You thought you ate. You thought you ate. You thought you lowered me into a store, a department store, and you thought you made me look crazy. I don't look crazy. I don't. I'm
You do.
sorry. You look crazy because it just taught me one thing. You have nothing really going for yourself. You're bored as hell, and you know how to approach women is with money because you have nothing else to really show for it.
I do agree with her on that because who has time to be coming up with elaborate plots to get revenge on a woman that you don't even know? At the end of the day, when you tried to hit her up the first time and she didn't respond, you should have kept it moving. That's what any sane person would do. But
Or not, like you're literally like you thought you ate, and then the whole day, y'all, as I'm leaving, he kept chastising me, like writing me crying emojis, like wham 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 wham. I'm like men will really try to humble you. You try. I feel like he tried to use this because like I never paid attention to him in the first place, and now it's like, oh, let me get back at her because that's really what it was. Let me get back at her, and you didn't humble me. He didn't, and like I feel like any girl would have went on this free trip. Like who a free shopping? Like why?
I think she should definitely consider this a humbling situation and a learning lesson. I think it's lame to meet up with somebody that you're not attracted to, you have no rapport with, and you know nothing about just as on the chances of getting something for free. A lot of you ladies will put your well-being on the line for material things. And she thinks that, oh, well, we're meeting in a public place, so I'm good. But think about it like this. What if his goal was not to just embarrass you, but to get you to this place and follow you from a distance till you got home or to the next secluded location? And then you have to ask yourself, is it really worth it?
What the fuck? Why not? You want to take me shopping, bitch? I'm there. I'm gonna go grab my stuff. Like, what a corny ass nigga you are. Like, you're corny. Boo, 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 boo. Tomatoes. You didn't humble me. I just realized that you are a loser. And you probably did this to other women before because, yeah, if I show you what this man looks like, he looks like a fucking thumb. A thumb. Like a fucking ogre. Shrek. You look like a thumb. You thought you ate, but you didn't. And nothing you ever say would ever, ever embarrass somebody like me. Because, bitch, what?
I think she has an immature mindset and got exactly what she deserved. And the guy in this situation, he has a deep hatred for women, clearly, and a little too much time on his hands. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. It's your boy, Mr. Rice. If you knew better, you do better. I'll holler, like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.